Oh, okay. So day two, fitness journey. 2020. I know it's a new year for a lot of people. New year, like I said, it's a new year for everyone. But everyone's looking at it as this keep seeing 2020 vision, um, looking into the future and seeing clearly, seeing a lot of these things. But for me and most people that I work out with or I'm around with in my fitness journey, we never really look at New Year's as like, oh, this is going to be the year I'm going to get something done, or this is going to be the year and I'm going to get these resolutions done. Never really thought that way. Nothing really changed from last year to this year, other than the fact that at the end of last year, I really kind of stopped working out, and beginning of this year, I'm working out again. Has nothing to do with the beginning of the year. It's just I took a lot of time off because of things that were going on with my old gym, as well as things that were going on in my personal life. Also, I lost a lot of motivation. Last year, I didn't work out as much as I really wanted to. Only time I really got a chance to work out was when I worked out with some of the coaches, and we worked out on Saturday mornings. Every once in a great while, I would go into the gym and work out before I coach a class in the evenings, but that was far and few between. I didn't have a lot of free time to do that. I get to the gym, have like 15 minutes, and then I'd be coaching. You get done with coaching, and it's late at night, and you just don't feel like working out. Now, I'm sure I could have worked out with some of the classes if I really wanted to. It was a little bit frowned upon at our gym. And as a coach, I don't really see that that's a good thing to do. You really should be focusing on the classes. There has been a couple of times where it was a fairly straightforward workout or an easy workout, and I had one person in my class, and I'd work out with them a little bit, or if they were lifting, I'd watch them lift, and then I'd maybe hop in for a set or two, something like that. But overall, I just didn't really work out a lot, and I didn't have the urge to. It's really, really unlike me. But unfortunately, sometimes I get in these funks. So this year, I'm gonna just focus on working out. I'm not setting up a goal like, oh man, I've got to get these many workouts in a week or whatever the case may be. I am just going to focus on working out as I can, and hopefully I can get in better shape. I do want to lose a little bit of body fat that I've put on, not necessarily weight, but definitely body fat. I'd really kind of like to stay around the same weight I am right now, which is about a 170. Anywhere from 160 to 170, I would be happy with, as long as I reduce the amount of body fat I have. But in general, the only thing, as with always, the thing that I'm looking for is to be basically a better human from a physical standpoint. So I want to be stronger. I want to be able to run for longer, be able to run faster, just move better, move my body weight better. I would like to be a little more proficient in some things this year. I want to get a little bit more proficient in my weightlifting movements, Olympic lifting, snatches specifically. I have really bad mobility, and so it does hinder my ability to do full snatches or a snatch where I catch in the bottom of a squat. So I want to get better at that, those kind of things. I'm much better in power positions than I am in full positions. I can actually catch more weight in a power position than I can in a full, say, squat. So those some things that I want to work on, and really it's actually working on mobility and core strength, and I think that would help a lot. So those are small things that I can do, is just really stretch more. I never do that. I never really stretch to warm up, or when my cool downs. I tell all my athletes to do it, and I never do it. So I also would like to get back into running a little bit more. It's not something that I enjoy doing, and I've never enjoyed running, but I want to get to a point where I don't mind it. So I see it in a workout, and it's like, okay, I got to run a total of a mile in this workout. Or let's say that there is the actual workout today is a 5K. We got to run 3.2 miles. Okay, let's do it. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just going to get it done, right? And so those are the things that I kind of want to get to. When I was probably in my most fit, probably aesthetically fit and just overall feeling fit, I used to run almost every night. Nothing crazy, nothing to the point where it's going to cause me to get shin splints or anything like that. But I would run about a mile a night, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less, like 5 nights a week. And as I got faster at doing that, I would incorporate little things in there, like maybe some squats or maybe some push-ups or maybe some jump rope, some double under practice, stuff like that. And that really helped me out as well. But these are the things that I need to think about to help keep me motivated to want to work out. Also, being around a lot of like-minded people helps out a lot too. There are a lot of people out there that just are CrossFit naysayers, and I get it. I'm definitely not one of those people, but I'm also not a Kool-Aid drinker either. I don't think that everybody should do CrossFit. I don't think everybody needs to do CrossFit. I don't think everybody could benefit from CrossFit, especially if you're somebody like a powerlifter who just wants to get super fucking strong. Cool. Maybe you're somebody who is a marathon runner. Could CrossFit help? Sure. But in general, that's not going to really help you. But if you are not the type of person who specializes in any one thing and you want to just be great across the board, CrossFit's really good. And that's why people say, you're good at exercising, because really that's all we're doing. We're just doing general fitness at higher intensities. There's also another thing that I really like is lift more than a runner and be faster than a weightlifter. And that kind of generalizes what I want, right? I'm not trying to be the fastest person out there. I'm not trying to be the strongest person out there. I want to be kind of somewhere in between, in the middle, and just be generally overall good. I want to be able to go out at any time and go hike with any of my friends and not feel like I'm dying every single time. So anyways, so I'm not working out tonight. My legs are just dying. They're killing me. They hurt really bad. And that's just what I get for taking so much time off and doing that workout we did yesterday. So I'm going to take the night off. I'm going to try to roll out, drink some water, do all the kind of normal stuff to try to help recover, some BCAAs, go from there. Try tomorrow and see how we feel tomorrow. Something that did come up though that I wanted to talk about was one of my buddies just challenged my group of friends to a 30-day challenge, and this one happens to be burpees. 3,000 burpees, 100 a day. That's a lot. Now, for someone who does high intensity workouts, you probably do a lot of burpees, and 100 may not seem like a lot, but 100 every single day for 30 days is quite a bit. I'm actually looking forward to the challenge because it gives me something to focus on, but it's going to be rough, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe some days I'll do a little bit more so I can do a little bit less on some other days. Because even like 10 extra a day, I mean, what's that? You already do 100, what's 10 more, right? So we'll see what happens. I'll talk about that as I'm kind of experiencing and going through it and how I feel about it. And maybe I might get to some days where it's just like, no, I'm not going to do it today. And maybe I might fall short of the 3,000, but that is my goal. That's the goal he set for everyone. And really it's just generally to get fitter for everyone else. The last thing I wanted to talk about was the lighting in the room. I decided to change up the lighting a little bit. I wanted to make the light a little bit cooler. The video I posted yesterday was a little bit warmer, but I really like this coolness. I like the white a little bit better, and kind of changing the position of the camera and the light, and to get a little bit better feel for the room. You can see up here I have my M50. And then next to it, I don't know if you guys can see, but we have some vintage cameras. I have some more vintage cameras up here. I have my headphones, and back here that cool little it's almost like a blueprint for a patent. Really cool thing. So I wanted to get a feel for the room. I'm probably gonna try to light up that area back there, and you guys will probably see some changes as we go through it. As this channel progresses and grows, you'll probably see some more changes and maybe even a complete change of the room. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you think that you would try that 3,000 burpees. And how do you think that's going to go? Or if you don't even think that I'm going to be able to get through 3,000 burpees, I'd like to hear. All right. And as with all the other channels, if you like it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks.